You have stopped at yellow lights 10,000 times. You think some brilliant engineer calculated the perfect stopping distance? You are wrong. That light is not a safety measure. The truth begins exactly a century ago. The yellow light was invented to stop a gruesome physics failure in the streets. But today, it is a mathematical trap. Cities weaponize your reaction time. They deliberately tune the signal to force an impossible choice, turning your daily commute into a multi-million-dollar revenue engine. Today, we are decoding the dark math behind the American traffic grid. We will meet the ordinary husband who proved the equations are rigged, and we will show you exactly how much time they are stealing. Think about your morning commute. You trust the green light completely. You cross intersections without tapping your brakes, assuming this entire grid protects you. But it doesn't. The traffic grid wasn't built for safety. It was built out of absolute panic. To understand why, we have to rewind to 1917. Traffic signals only had two options, red and green. The green light snapped to red instantly with no warning. Drivers either slammed their brakes on 2-ton steel machines or floored the gas and prayed. It wasn't transit engineering. It was Russian roulette, and the system was about to hit a gruesome breaking point. The breaking point for the grid you trust today arrived at a chaotic intersection in Cleveland, Ohio. A heavy, horse-drawn wagon rushed through a green light. Instantly, the signal flipped to red. The horses couldn't fight physics, and human reaction time flatly lost against an instant mechanical switch. The hard rules of stop or go were fundamentally broken, and the world desperately needed a buffer zone. It needed a transition state to slow down physics. But the solution designed to save lives accidentally created the ultimate revenue loophole used against you today. You have probably been taught that a brilliant blacksmith named Garrett Morgan invented the solution. He patented a mechanical signal to warn you to stop. But you have been told a lie. Morgan didn't invent the glowing yellow light you trust today. A Detroit police officer named William Potts built the actual 3-color electronic signal 3 years earlier. Potts solved the physical crashes. But he accidentally handed cities a weaponized variable. A variable that turns your reaction time into automated profit. Traffic engineers call this variable the dilemma zone. It is the exact fraction of a second where you cannot safely stop, but you cannot legally clear the intersection. Before the yellow light, your choice was simple. Stop or go. Now, you must execute a high-speed physics calculation. And cities quickly discovered a dark truth. They could alter the equation. By cutting the yellow light duration by just half a second, cities mathematically trap you. You cannot beat the physics. The intersection forces a violation, triggering an explosion of automated ticket revenue. And this isn't a cynical conspiracy theory. A single whistleblower proved the math was rigged in federal court. When Jarlstrom received an automated traffic ticket, he didn't just pay it. He ran the math. Matz discovered the state of Oregon used outdated physics equations from 1959. The formula ignored basic driving physics during a standard turn. The yellow lights were literally too short to legally clear the zone. The math forced drivers just like you to break the law. And when Matz presented his data, the state board panicked. They tried to silence the math by hitting him with a massive fine of $500. But Matz fought back. He sued the state under the First Amendment and completely won. He exposed a cold truth. The yellow light you see every day isn't timed for safety. It is calculated to exploit you. Next time you see an amber bulb, don't look at it as a warning. Look at it as a 100-year-old negotiation between corporate safety and city revenue. You are making a split-second decision a doomed wagon driver never got to make. But the traffic grid is just one invisible network running your life. Right now, another massive machine dictates everything you buy. The entire trucking industry operates under a ruthless digital rulebook that transforms simple highway off-ramps into tightly regulated legal prisons. If you want to see how that hidden logistics engine operates, click the video on your screen right now. I will see you there.